Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a quick review for week 2 with your assignments and some of the things you need to look out for while doing those assignments. Okay, for those of you who have not submitted your week 1 writing to the OWL, you should be doing that now if you haven't already done so. And if you're having problems with submitting your paper to the OWL, then you can find in my announcements, if you click on finding and submitting to the OWL, this will tell you how to find where the OWL link is and how to submit your paper and your submission form to the OWL for review. Now, once you submit that to the OWL, you'll receive a confirmation email that says that your submission has been successfully received. That tells you that they've got it, they'll be reviewing it. Then from there, they will do their review. They'll send another email to you with your submission form attached, as well as your rough draft with their recommendations for improvement. Once you receive that email, you need to forward that to me, forwarding it, not replying, forward it to me so that the attachments are still attached, so that I have it for grading so you don't lose points for not submitting to the OWL. Also, you want to review the recommendations that they've made to you and incorporate those into your paper to make it a better paper and help you with your writing skills. The whole reason for this exercise is to get you used to the OWL and incorporating the suggestions that they make to your paper. Alright, so for week 2, your reading assignment this week is Chapter 9 on body mechanics, Chapter 10 on infection control. This is a very, very important, probably the most important chapter that we'll study this term, and then environmental safety as well in Chapter 11. Week 2 discussion. Okay, I'm going to say this, and I know that I'm still going to get incorrect answers, but every term I point this out. Your response 1. It says Chapter 10 discusses infection control and its importance. In your own words, what is the importance of infection control in the healthcare arena? Now, when they say in your own words, based on your reading, not regurgitating what's in the book, but in your own words, tell me what you read and how you understand it and why it's important. Then, and this is where people mess up, list each link, and you'll see that each is highlighted in blue and it's also bold, meaning each link, and at least one way that you can help to break each link in the chain of infection. Now, what do I mean by this? Alright, so in this PowerPoint presentation, and this is in your book, it's figure 10-4, you will notice you have your first link is infectious agent. Then out to the side of each link, you'll see ways of breaking that link. The next one's reservoir host, and out to the side, you'll see several ways of breaking that link. And then you have your portal of exit, ways of breaking that, and so on, and so on, and so on. So just make sure that you're identifying each link and at least one way of breaking that link. Now, hand washing is a very important way of breaking the chain of infection. However, it is not the only way. So I would like to see something other than hand washing in your answer, because that's what everybody tends to go to. And yes, it's a very important way of breaking the chain, but it's not the only way. So look out to the side of each link and provide me at least one way of breaking that link, and hopefully something different than hand washing. Alright, so your second part of your discussion this week is to review the most common types of healthcare hazards on page 269, table 11-1. And then, what does environmental safety mean? In all honesty, how do you think you might react to workplace violence, such as being cursed at or spoken to in a loud manner, demeaning manner? Do you feel that your reaction to workplace violence is appropriate and professional? And any suggestions on how to properly respond to workplace violence? Now, what I will say to this is make sure that you're referring back to your reading in chapter 11 for this, because this is where they talk about workplace violence, environmental safety, and you won't go wrong. And if you are quite on track, I will try to respond to you and get you back on track, but it's up to you to go back and look at what I tell you to look at so that you don't lose unnecessary points. Let's see. Alright, so the next thing for week 2 is you have a week 2 assignment. Now, the week 2 assignment gets you ready for the week 3 assignment, the OSHA assignment. The week 2 assignment is set up like a quiz. It asks you questions and it has multiple choice answers. You go through and you take this assignment as many times as you like until you get a score that you're happy with. So you can take it once. If you're not happy, take it again. If you're not happy, take it again, and then you stop because you're happy or whatever. So that is like a quiz. Then you also have the week 2 quiz, which is a quiz and set up in the same format. And at the end of week 2, you also have your week 1 final draft due. So make sure that you've incorporated the changes from the OWL and that you are going to be able to submit that properly. And by submitting it, what you do is you click on this right here, and then you scroll down. And if you saved it to your computer, hit Browse My Computer. If you saved it on the Kaiser Cloud, then you can hit Browse Cloud Storage. So know where you saved it, go back there, and then if you click on My Computer, it'll bring up your computer. So for instance, I store all my stuff in Documents, and say Gift Exchange, Secret Santa. I'll click on that. In your case, it would be your final paper. You can see where it's attached right here, and then you click on Submit down at the bottom right hand corner, and it will upload. Now if you've submitted anything already, let me know so I can ignore that attempt, and you can be able to upload your final draft that you've updated. Alright, so that being said, that's all there is. Again, as always, if you have any questions, please contact me either by phone or email, whichever you prefer, and I will try to explain it to the best of my ability. Have a great day.